Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Tavern Talk at the Golden Feather Tavern. This week we're doing a community night, so, pull up a chair, grab a bite, join the celebrations with us. We are celebrating you, so hope you're ready.
Yes.
How are you doing today, Chibi?
Doing pretty well. We were fighting the tech boss pretty hard today.
Oh my gosh, yes we were.
And hello, Theo. Hello. Let me actually grab 1 second. So we have currently 73 subscribers. And as some of you may know, every 10 we do a spin. So that means we do 7 spins today. And I have our board that I like to make. I was trying to do a potion, but I didn't know how well that was going to show up on camera, so I put a light purple on top of it. But this is our board for this month. It's looking a little sparse, but that is because we have some super people in chat. We have Chaffee, Erwin, and Duffels, who have each at least gifted 10 subscribers. So thank you so much. And speaking of gifting subscribers, I feel like we should start this off with the cheers of a potion bottle for 2 main reasons. The first one is Wizzy gifted a subscription to Oracle, but that isn't the full thing. The full thing is Oracle has been here for 35 concurrent streams. So that's a pretty big thing.
Heck yeah. Make a cheers on that one.
To you.
Potion of fireball away.
I forget how cinnamony
Fireballs
that
are
is.
spicy.
Yeah. They're fireball for a reason, right? But yes, so thank you so much. And I will actually add Oracle's name to this now. Oracle, you are officially a subscriber. And now that you are a subscriber, make sure that you connect your Twitch to your Discord so that you get access to the super secret sub area for AKA the patrons hangout.
Mm-hmm. And Hatter had a hydrate up there, so you get to wash away a little bit of the fireball.
Yes, I saw
Get to
that.
extinguish some flame.
Can I do a little bit of sneak peek? I know that we're kind of leaving that for the most part for Patreon, but I haven't finished the Patreon post yet. I'm excited. It came in today.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you guys know I'm working on making more my water while I talk about this. And one of them, Vertec, and I've had a lot recently, is the critical hit cocktail. Well, you guys know I like to do alchemy in game. I have a mixer that is alchemy based. This is an actual beaker mixer, and you can take this out and stir with it, or as you can tell, the seal is pretty good, so you could stir. You can keep the seal in there and shake it. So like a mixer for the I don't know what those are called, the mixing
shaker
thingies. The shakers, yeah. Shake it like a shaker.
Yep.
You can strain it with this. And I found this out today. This part comes off and you can pour shots.
Ooh.
So this is pretty neat. I'm going to be using this for making the first pours, is what we're going to call them. And that's where I'm going to be experimenting with alcohol and mixing and pouring the first try of one of the drinks in this book. So that comes with these little shot glasses too, which just really makes me think of alchemy so much. So, and then this is the second style. I've got 4 of them, but they're 2 each. Thank you. So I'm really excited. I want to show off kind of everything soon. This month I'm going to be doing the critical hit cocktail as the official video, but it's because I'm setting it up for future content that I'm not ready to completely share all the way yet. Unless you're a subscriber, you already know. Actually, I need to ask how the life skill stuff has been. It's been months since I've been on, so I'd like to know if they've updated at all. Are you talking about like in like Ashes life skilling? And then Dal says computer and chemical scientist. Yes. Although I technically am not a chemical scientist, I am a imaginary chemical scientist.
An imaginary chemical scientist.
Imaginary chemical scientist. I like to do alchemy in video games. Not very good. Not very good yet. Yeah, fair. Well,
welcome on in. By the way, there, Dow.
Yes, welcome in.
It's been a minute.
Absolutely, happy to see. I've seen you like lurking about in the Discord, so. Definitely have you seen you a little bit around. But so life skilling in Ashes. How about, you know what, Vertec, do you wanna take away? That's a big thing that they just announced on the live stream this last week.
Ooh, I haven't been able to watch that yet.
Oh, right. Okay, well, short of it. Sorry, I forgot that I had spent literally all day, one day working, and that included making notes for the podcast or the live stream.
Yeah, and then on the drive back down, we ended up talking about everything under the sun except for that, so we didn't get that started.
Yeah, but long story short, there are economy changes. They did finish with their planned gathering system updates that went through 0.11. In fact, I just added in our Discord a patch notes channel that has all of from 0.9 to 0.11.1, which just came out last week. So whenever they release new patch notes, that'll show up there, just in case you want a singular place of just patch notes. Because while I love that they release them, I have to often scroll through all of the announcements of like the taking down Shoal and bringing Shoal back up and all these other things just to get to them. So yeah, I think if you want a singular place to come and see that updates or those updates, feel free to check out our Discord if you're not already in it. And if you are in it, it's just under where the Ashes alerts and updates are. It's called Ashes Patch Notes. So, well, I'm glad you find that handy, because I found it, I made it kind of selfishly because I didn't want to go scrolling. I was like, I don't want to go scrolling to find all the patch notes. I just like to like go back and like click really quickly between like patch note 11 and patch note 9 and see like what's changed between the two. But I'm glad you find that handy. Reading is against your religion. That's fair, Wizzy. That's fair. Well, I try to summarize the patch notes whenever we can on here, but I haven't actually read them yet, so I cannot do that for you today. But what I can say is, if you haven't been following the Ashes of Creation official Discord, they actually put on an alert today for all Alpha 2 users that they would like feedback on their guild progression. So, you know, how the guild gets XP, how the levels are, how the guild skill tree is, all of that. They're looking for feedback, and I'm assuming it's in preparation for phase 3 to be able to like adjust it. And I'll let Vertec kind of take this over. I'm gonna go make us some cocktails real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm assuming with the guild thing, it's probably going to be a whole lot of guild leaders that are going to be able to provide feedback there, because I don't recall seeing anything about being able to see what the tree was and everything as a player. Maybe it was just the time that I looked, it wasn't there. But I don't know about you folks, but it felt like it was crawling super slow. I think we looked at it and crunched the math at one point. I know they've reduced it since then, but I know when it was either right before like the first adjustment, or it was right after the first adjustment, one or the other, it was like within hours. The math worked out to be where you could have made, I think it was like 600 gold, or you could gain 1 level of guild. and that was it. And that one level of guild would get you, I think it was like 3 people, something like that. The only reading you do is through your guild's notes. Oh man, you would Wizzy, you would avoid the reading like the plague. But how about you folks? Do you folks have any input on that? Did you actually see any progress that you made when running caravans? And if it was worthwhile to even run the caravan for guild stuff versus just running it for money and making the guild stronger that way first before even going for any guild level? Because I know that's the conclusion we came to. Me and like 5 other people that we were chatting about it at the time. The conclusion we came up to is it was far more worth it to just run the caravan, get the money, and spend the money on people, get them gear, get them this, get them that, get all specced out, and then go for guild levels after everybody's all kitted out. That's a ton of loot, a ton of loot. But I think they've done a couple adjustments there. Let's see. Let me see something here. Bear with me, bear with me. So the conclusion is that it's way more worth adding 10 people to the guild and getting like 5% extra stat. Yeah. Just for the sake of even doing more completion to get another level out of it. It's more worth it to add 10 more people. But see, then you got to start doing the math on, you know, how many plus 10 people is it worthwhile to do, while skipping all of the other bonuses. Because after a while, those are going to stack up too. And if you end up only having a core player base that's always there, of like, say 60% of your guild or 70% of your guild, you could have just forsaken those extra 10 slot bonuses and gotten the extra boost and made everybody more powerful. Or gain more money, or move faster, or whatever the boost gives you. Let's see, is this what I'm looking for? It's not, but that's fine. And hello there, Kainai Online. So those other nodes need work to make them more desirable. Yeah. I mean, I can agree with that there, Sinflow. Make everything a little bit more desirable so that there's actual choice. And I think that was definitely one topic of conversation that we had just in general about everything is choice needs to be significant, right? That's one of the biggest goals. But if there really is no actual choice, it just looks like there's a choice and it feels like there's a choice until you look into it and you really start like actually examining it, and then you go, yeah, actually, you know what? No, it's not actually a choice. It's an option to make a mistake is what it is. And Bozen over on YouTube was saying 100% guilds, which is shit on little guilds with 100 v50 war decks. Yeah, well, I think in the end, it might be up to like 300 person guilds by the time everything's all said and done at the end of you know, all the beta phases when we go into launch. How many ways are there to get guild experience? I think there's going to be more in the future. I think they've already said that, but currently there's just one. There's running the caravans, unless I don't know something. Maybe I missed something. It's been a minute since I've logged in and played around with stuff when it comes to the guild experience gain. But honestly, I think just leveling up, like having a certain number of people in your guild when you're, or in your group, like your raid, when you're out doing stuff, should get you guild experience, in my opinion. Doing things as a guild, having an impact on the node. Like certain number of defenders from your guild, you get experience per like minute that one of your guildies is inside a node war or a node siege. Yeah, stealth. Glad I could give you a quote, an option to make a mistake. And Kainai says, I have been testing the crafting last week to try and get a level up a bit. Yeah, so that's the one thing that I want to get back into and log in for a good bit of time with this alpha 2.5, or I guess I should say alpha 2 phase 2.5. As I know there's been some changes to the crafting stuff, the gathering stuff, and I haven't really jumped on a whole lot to test all that. But with the changes just having gone in, I want to make some time to do that. Because it sounds like things should be a whole lot different, and I haven't really caught wind on how it feels like as of now, after the newest changes. So, you and I, we're right there. Gotta try and level up a bit. Except mine is coming up and you have already done yours. I now have a drink, and I'm gonna have a sip of it. Okay. So Oracle, there's a second option you know of, huh? Arcane Engineering has a scroll they can make for guild experience. Okay. Well, I think that's what happens anyway, right? You turn in your caravan with the guild commodities, and it gives you a box of scrolls. And those scrolls can be made by the Arcane Engineering.
Yeah, there's also a lot of changes that they've made from like novice to apprentice and journeyman as well, from phase 2 to 2.5. That drink looks lovely. Thank you. I will be, that's this month's drink. I'll be showing you guys how to make it later this month. It's from the Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy.
It's good stuff.
It is. But yeah, it's honestly one of those things that I'm really excited for. One of the biggest things from the whole entire gathering change that I'm looking forward to is not only the ability to put in whatever rarity that you want to put in for processing, but also that you get to unequip and equip different gathering tools instead of being stuck with one. So thank you. I'm glad it looks refreshing. It is made of rum, amaretto, amaretto, rum, pineapple juice, lime juice, and a little bit of grenadine at the bottom, and a splash of soda, club soda. Yep, rum. I love pineapple. Yes, this is a very tropical drink. You should be able to, Oracle.
So yeah, in short, refreshing.
Are we noticing much drop off in phase 2? We are part of the drop off in phase 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate to admit, but we are.
Phase 2 overall, there didn't seem like a whole lot until 2.5 came around. Like there was some drop off towards the end of the proper phase 2, because people were just kind of like taking a quick break before phase 3 kicked off, and they knew they were going to no life it for a couple weeks. And then the announcement came out that it was going to be basically a 2.5, and then they just kind of, a lot of people just stayed on break just to take a relax and avoid some burnout.
And then on top of that, with Steven having officially confirmed that the wipe will be coming for phase 3, there has been a noticeable drop off from 2.5 from what little they did have, from what I hear.
Yeah. So there's gonna be some people popping in from time to time, like me. I'll be popping in from time to time just to experiment and check in on some things and test some old bugs and see what I can bump into. Try to also just see with different improvements, like what they've made to the gathering, crafting, the artisan skills all together. Just try to see how that feels now. Who was it? Somebody up above said it feels like a waste of resources. Who was that? Yeah, kind of. I said it feels like a lot of resource wasted. And that...
What kind of resources?
Yeah, and that thing, from what I had heard from Chibi about the live stream, they said that it was done intentionally to a degree to have a high number of resources, but they also didn't realize that copper was spread so far between everything. Yeah,
so basically what they realized going into the data, and this is part of the large economy overhaul that they're going to be doing. I actually have a short, and we actually chatted about this last podcast with Silverin. Of course, spoof. So August 4th is phase 3, and ahead of that, they're planning a readjustment to the economy system. And when looking into everything, they realized that a lot of the novice and apprentice things required the same materials. So if you think about some of the previous conversations we had here on the tavern on crafting and also node resources, not only do you need the copper to say make a set of daggers, but you might need copper for the node, and you might need copper for a weapon mold for an apprentice, and you might need copper for another thing and another thing and another thing and another thing. And now it's like, while there might be a lot of copper theoretically, there's a lot of copper being spread very, very thinly across a lot of demand. And so I think when people are saying there's not enough copper, and then I think I heard Steven say for phase 1, there was actually a lot of copper. There's just, it lost to the Vera Void on like death, or like was stuck under the ground or something. At least I think he said something like that. Obviously, we were talking with Falco in our chat, in our Discord the other night, and there's also, copper at the bottom of the ocean and things like that. So you have to like swim down and grab those things. But even with all of that, when you die, a percentage of your resources go to the Vera Void, as I like to call it. And so like if you had 20 copper and you lose 25% of that to the void, and you're recovering 25% of that, that's still like a quarter of the resources per death. That's just gone. Poof. Yeah, just poofed. So that's why it's really important to try and like not die with those resources on them. Oh no, spoof. Yeah, we heard the sad news about BTTC. We love Loreforge, but we are actually we're part of Nexus. We are a medium-ish guild, and we have a competitive atmosphere for us. Not very much roleplay-y, but very much our home. We've been home with Nexus for I don't even know how many years now, so many years. And honestly, if you want to see what some of our nights are like, last night we actually had our Nexus, our monthly Nexus hangout. We were playing Repo, and that was really fun. So it honestly doesn't feel worth killing people who are gathering, really, because there's so little already. Yeah, but like I think the reasoning for killing the people that are gathering right now is I need that, so I don't want you to have that. So if I kill you, I can take a percentage. Yeah, same, Lizzie. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. I was scared. Moon murdered Vertuck.
And kind of as part of OC.
Yeah.
And,
OC.
So yeah, tell me, Bosun, please tell me that 64 willow and 4 cows is an exaggeration to make one bread, because 64 willows is insanity to make one anything cooking.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Like, I haven't checked it recently, but one thing I advocated for a lot with our chats is lower the threshold for novice, leave apprentice. I think apprentice was fine. 3 for 1 was fine, but then I could see increasing a little bit for journeyman, and then increasing from there. Or, again, sparsity. If just because there's 3 items to one thing, if it's a lot rarer of a resource, like let's say willow, let's say copper, then you don't need to necessarily increase that a crazy amount because it's already rare.
My gosh.
What do you want to know, Lizzie? Do you want to know how much tin you need for breastplate? Oh, I'm scared. Yeah. I'm terrified. I already know how much copper I needed for a book. And Solveren's whole thing on that was like, why does a book need so much metal? It's primarily paper, which is made from trees.
It's a heavy metal novel.
It's a heavy metal. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to call it that from now on. I got to get my next heavy metal novel. To make Ashenhan's breastplate? Yeah, how much? I need that clip of Steven saying he didn't want it to be a grindy game. 72 tin. And if I remember correctly, that's like 2 of 1 and 1 of copper to make a tin. 2 something and 1
no,
copper.
Tin you can mine.
2 tin and 1 copper makes a different thing. I forgot what it was. Bronze maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. 18 bronze equals 18 copper and double the 18 tin. It's ridiculous. Was that like 36 tin or something like that? 18 copper and 36 tin? Yeah.
That's yuck.
I wonder how many people are ready for the full impact of weather and node health. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm super excited for it. I'd love to see that. No, 2 tin for 1 fragment. Oh, okay. My bad. Well, Vertex, shall we get some of these spins underway so I can maybe get this party started? We can keep chatting. We'll still chat. This is just chatting Ash's stream. We're just adding a bunch of extra fun stuff to it. Or maybe not fun stuff if we get bean boozled again.
Ooh, we'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Time will tell. Last time I got the gross one.
All right, so what was it? 10 spins? So we do 5 now, 5 later?
7 spins. 7 spins. Okay. When we get to, how far are we? We're at 73. So if we get to 80, we'll do an 8th spin. So we are 7 away from an 8th spin currently.
Okay, so we will do 4 now, 3 later.
Okay.
Because it might be 4 later.
Ooh, sounds good. Thank you, Kin. Welcome to the tavern. Glad to have you here. Also, if for those of you that don't know, OC is one of our allied friends. So Zillin is the leader of OC. Did they confirm summoners for phase 3? No, they did not confirm summoners for phase 3, but they did show behind the scenes of what goes into creating summoner and like what to expect from summoner. Super definitely, if you like summoner, I highly recommend going and checking out that segment. I don't know if I'll talk about it on Saturday because Pockets is more of a cleric than a summoner player, but we'll definitely be bringing it up before the end of the month. But I for one am excited. I know Oracle has got to be beside himself from what I heard.
Yeah.
Which segment? I need to watch that. I will give me 2 seconds. I will get you a timestamp.
For the thing Demetrius was mentioning? Oh, okay. I guess Mad Hatter was responding to you. That's right, because the other thing's off of YouTube. Demetrius was saying, did you guys hear about the discussion regarding something Steven said on stream about node levels or areas being level static? As if to imply node level won't scale up surrounding content level.
I did not hear that. If you can show me where that is said, I will listen to it, but what I do recall him saying on stream is that maybe even like for the moment they're going to be static, but from what I heard, there was actually on my last Tavern Talk last Tuesday that we were live, somebody told me, I apologize, I said your name in the stream, I don't remember right now, but that they hired somebody to do node and level design. So here's for you, Hatter. Here's the direct timestamp at the beginning of the summoner section for that. So I will get it. Do your spins. Oh, I appreciate that. Vertex the one spitting.
All right, there you are.
Second he spins spin. Not only our subscribers wheel, but also the vinyls.
Heckin' yeah.
Because he's DJ Vertex. I'll see myself out. Anyway.
Bean boozled.
We got bean boozled, okay.
You know you love it. Okay, so we got 2 one-person can't talks. So we have like 3 minutes of charades coming up here. All right, wait.
You think we should do it at the same time? That would be horrible.
And AOC quiz.
AOC quiz. Awesome.
Dogly. Welcome on in.
Hi, Dogly. Hydrate. Okay, let me grab my water. Cheers for the hydrate.
Cheers.
I'm polishing off a bottle of Fiji water that we got from our trip because it needs to be drank.
Yum, yum.
How long has TGF been streaming for now? Such a chill stream. I love it. Thank you, Spoof. You mean like today or in general?
Yeah, in general, we started off in 2018. With we had a stream, we had a podcast called Ashes Table of 5 or Party of 5.
Party of 5, not Table of 5.
Yeah, Ashes Party of 5, because it was basically 4 of us that would be there every week, and then we would invite a 5th person.
Yeah.
To kind of make sure things were unbalanced, because we all had different points of view, and we all just talked about stuff almost roundtable like.
Yeah. Like I was anti-PvP, pro-PvE, not like anti all the way, but like it wasn't my forte. It wasn't something I was super excited about. And then Vertec, I think you were like kind of more in the middle. I don't remember.
I was very much
slightly
the
different
centrist
stance for me
when it came to PvP, but I was full tilt PvE. Like, give us competitive raids, PvE.
So, the concept of the original podcast was to have a nice rounded view of the game, so that way, when we are talking about stuff, it's coming from multiple perspectives, and that ended up falling through. So then we made in 2019. The Golden Feather Tavern, and we've kind of been here ever since. And we specialize in chill hangout type vibes with a lot of opinion on Ashes and weekly content focused around like what is being talked about in the community this week. My main attraction to the game is the geopolitical aspect of it. That's really awesome, and we need that. We really do. Like to keep things interesting, especially the mayoralship. And then the castles.
Yeah,
we need some of that. Realize this will be my 5th year here in a few months. Yes, I'm so excited, Wizzy. That's awesome.
You're gonna get a new mug for that.
Yeah, you'll get. I think you'll be the first one to get our new mug. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody with that mug yet. So we actually
I said, well, actually, I think she just means 5th year here. I don't think she's subscribed for 5 years straight. That'd be a crazy subscriber.
No, it's a 3-year subscriber, but still, even the 4-year one, I think, has a different one, doesn't it?
Let's see.
Doop, doop. Hydrate. Thank you. Oh, wait, that just came over on the activity feed. It was a little bit slow. Main attraction. No, that's okay. But you being here at all is something we appreciate. I think I'm at 40 months subbed right now. Yeah, so pretty close. Pretty close. I think that was at 48 for the something.
Every 6 months.
24.
Every 6 months after you get past the first chunk.
30, yeah. Still. Honestly, that's what our first week of every month is this. We're doing the hangout things. I'm going to go get my bean boozled. But we hang out with you guys. On Monday, we do the guild hangout. On Tuesday, we do the community hangout. And if we end up having enough time today, if anybody has Tabletop Simulator, let us know. Maybe Vertec might want to open up a game of Heroes of Arcadia?
Heroes of Arcadia? I love me some Heroes of Arcadia. I don't think I'm ever going to get sick of that game, being honest here.
Yeah, so if you have it, let me know. Let me know. All right.
We for being boozled right now, we actually have the Birdie Bots Any Flavor Beans.
Yes.
Which I'll be honest, this is going to be a dirty little secret for those who haven't tried both, but I think these are nicer to us because they have less bad tasting stuff in them. This is only a
Yes.
theory so far, though, because so far we've only had about 4 of these. And so
I
far,
think
Chibi ran into one bad one, and I have run into no bad ones so far.
yeah. Vertex on the winning streak on this one already. Did we decide we were just gonna choose one random one, show the chat what it was, and then eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what we went with.
Okay. I have my random one.
Oh, I dropped my random one right back in the bag. Okay.
I'm closing my bag so I don't spill the beans all over the floor. That winning streak might end today.
Oh, I hope not.
Maybe. My most hours is on Tabletop Simulator. Awesome. Yeah, so if you guys want to join us for some Heroes of Arcadia later. I mean, we've only got, 7 or 8 of these to go through. So here's my bean. I'm not looking. I don't know what color this is. It's a mystery to me.
But to get a better handle on it. It's hard to hold these in the palm of your hand while not looking. Hope you can see that. Whatever that is.
Okay, they saw it.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Whatever mine is, it's sour.
Yeah, I think mine's like a cherryish type flavor. I can't tell if it's supposed to be sour or not.
I have no clue what color I got. I can't even tell the flavor, to be honest. It's not bad though.
So yeah, we might need to go back. Oh, you know what? We should do the spicy bean boozled.
You want to do a spicy one?
We should do that.
Okay. I can add it to our wish list for things to get with the TGF money.
Yes. We should get the spicy one.
Mine looked cherry red, or his looked cherry red? Because yours definitely was cherry. I got pink and Vertex got red. Okay, got it.
Okay.
I was like, yours was definitely red. I saw yours. I did not see mine though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we might need to go back to Bean Boozled. I thought these were gonna be, just because of watching the reactions on the movie, I figured that there would be more bad mixes in here.
No. Obviously, I don't know. I think where they're selling it, you obviously don't want to risk selling something and people are like, this is horrible.
Yeah. There are every flavor beans.
Yeah. There's only a couple bad ones in there for the cliche, I think.
Yeah. Well then,
all right.
Maybe in the future we should do, like, if we get a Bean Boozled and we're still going through these, we got to pick out like a handful of them. Grab like 6 at a time and just munch them until they're all gone. Wizzy, you hit one of the nasty ones, didn't you?
Oh,
you probably got like the dirty band-aid or something.
Ken says, you win this time.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. So you hit a really nasty one.
Wizzy nasty, not Wizzy McNasty. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get this AOC quiz together. Okay. Do you want me to not talk for however long, or do you want to not talk for however long?
We'll let you not talk. Well, you see, we should probably do that when we're both actually tempted to talk. Because if you're doing the AOC quiz and you're not allowed to talk, you're already going to be tempted to not talk anyway.
Yeah. Okay. My little brother likes the skunk jelly beans from the Bean Puzzle. Ew.
Oh, that's wild.
That's gross. All right. Let me get this together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. I can't recall if Dirty Dishwater or Dirty Band-Aid was my least favorite out of the box we had before. But Dirty Dishwater, it doesn't sound like it would be bad, but oh man, it was horrendous. And the bad thing is, when I was eating it, that's exactly what I saw in my head was Dirty Dishwater. It tasted just like what you would think about it. But oh man, it was so bad.
One of them was like Band-Aid or dirty Band-Aid, and to me it was like imagining a dirty Band-Aid in the dirty dishwater.
Oh, dishwater was the one you got, Wizzy. Oh no.
Oh no.
I feel your pain then.
Oh, it is so disgusting. Yeah. But it's a fun kind of torment. Oh, so I don't know how many of you guys know, but I did an oops, and part of the technical issues is we had to reset up my PC, or should I say the new PC. So for a little while, a portion of the funds that we're going to be getting is going to go back to paying off the credit card. Sorry, Vertec. Thank you.
That was going to be mead money. That was going to be mead money.
That was going to be mead money, and I'm so sorry. Hello, Sergeant Stumps. I actually have you on here. You not only gifted people stuff, but you had subscribed last month, so you're on our board this month. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Thogly, but I would have. I had no PC, which means I could have not done any of the TGF stuff that we need to do.
But so, yeah, Thogly.
I told Vertec I would pay penance. So if you guys want to help Vertec come up with what penance would be it if we hit a goal, I will stream something scary.
Yeah. Trust me, you folks, you want this. You want this to happen.
Vertec wants this to happen.
It may terrify her, but it will entertain the bejeebus out of you.
Rude.
And we found out that one of the cameras we have, you can actually make it relatively dark in the room, and it's okay. It's okay.
What are you suggesting?
That we give you a dark room and a spooky game.
Oh no, that's terrifying.
It should probably be in the middle of the house where there's ways of creeping up behind you everywhere.
Do a silly jig and a scary stream? Okay, Mad Hatter, okay. Hello, Undead Pally. I don't do good on horror games. There's only one game I could never finish. Yeah, I am very bad at them. I look, as Basil says, I was stressed in Repo with lights on.
yeah, pretty much.
Like, imagine that's my reaction for that.
Aw, Stomp's gonna get me all blushy. Didn't notice last time. Sexy man in a voice like Dan. All right. Gonna make me blush. But yeah, Thogly. So I totaled up a bunch of the stuff that was lost to the flood for mead I'm making. I haven't done the full total, but it's probably between $2,000 and $3,000 worth of stuff I gotta replace. But we'll see. We'll see how if I can find some bargains. Get it replaced out, and then I'm probably going to start like 15 to 20 gallons.
VR? I don't have a VR to play it. Sorry. That's a whole other extra request, I think, on top of everything else, is to be able to do it in VR. Yeah,
it's going to be buy a VR set.
Yeah. But did you guys have a fold? Wait, did you guys have a fold? What do you mean? A fold? No. Sorry.
Oh yeah, a flood. Yeah. Hurricane came through last year. We had actually 2 of them that passed through Tampa, and yeah, it took out some stuff.
I must pay figuratively, literally. I already paid literally. Okay, we're out a lot of money for the PC just so I can have a PC to stream with again. I was hiding in all the cupboards in Repo. You were. I opened up a cupboard. I was like, "What are you doing?" At least you weren't Asheville. Yeah. Some places definitely got hit worse than we did. That's for sure. And our hearts go out to them. Yeah, I'm on my new PC. And unfortunately, me setting up my new PC made Vertec's PC get broken. So we had to reset up Vertec's PC because of the way that our OneDrive does. Yeah.
Syncing between all the computers.
I have to do scary VR games in October, and I don't want to. Oh no, we had a bunch of tornadoes in Port St. Lucie. Oh my goodness. Oof. Oh, by the way, hi Duffles, welcome in. I missed you. Come again. Hey, I need to know the hiding spots.
Yeah, right,
Oh,
Theo?
you just came in. This bot was a little slow. Nice. Wait, reset his now. What's going on? Well, yeah, so basically, we have a shared OneDrive, but like it got renamed at some point, so it wasn't connecting to things correctly. We had to rename it.
Yeah.
No, all good, all good.
It's I mean, OneDrive, it works well. The only problem is we got OneDrive for business for sharing between us, so we could make it like a gajillion terabytes for relatively cheap. I think we're paying, I think like $7 a month or something like that, and we have like five terabytes worth of space currently for OneDrive to sync between multiple computers. We have it between like 3 laptops, 2 cell phones, 2 desktops. All of us can access the same, or all of those devices can access the same data. So
okay, real quick, this is totally not Ashes related, but Wizzy, I feel like you'd appreciate this. I've been following Tales of the Shire for a while because I love just hobbits and, like, you know, not Legend of Zelda, but it feels Legend of Zelda-ish, you know. But this Tales of the Shire is very cozy, like Legend of Zelda. It is coming out eventually, but they're doing pre-orders, and it comes with like a map and like a digital soundtrack download and like a nice like game sleeve thing. It comes out, the pre-orders close June 10th, but I have been waiting forever for this game, and then they kept pushing it back. So
push it back.
It just says coming 2025. I think it's coming by fall 2025. But yeah, I just I really want it, and it's coming out on PlayStation as well. So, oh wait, hold on. Available July 29th. There you go.
Ooh, it's right around the corner.
It is. Yep.
Oh, I'm kind of.
On Steam. Yeah, digital and physical. So PS5, the Switch, and also Steam. Yes.
And yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. We moved more to the Orlando area, so we're a little bit more central Florida. And if Disney World decided to stake their entire empire's fortune on making a place around here because it had the better chances of surviving, I think we're gonna do all right.
Yeah, and I don't know if it is co-op or not, but that is something good to check out later. But I got distracted because I was looking up Asha's stuff. And that was on the home screen. Sorry.
Yeah. Heck yeah, Pally.
Yes. So if any of you are passing through, let us know. We'll come meet up with you. Sorry, what, Vertex?
Yeah, I was just gonna say exactly the same thing. Yeah, definitely hit us up. Let us know in Discord. Shoot us a message. We'll hook up for sure, because we're not too far from a lot of stuff around here, so it'd be easy peasy to meet up somewhere nifty. Oh, Kainai. Montreal, you get snow. See, that's why we moved down to Florida. Get away from that stuff. That's scary.
Is it Kainai? Okay. I want to make sure I say their name right. Sorry.
Yeah, is it? Am I pronouncing it right? Is it Kainai or is it Kini?
How do we say your name?
Stomps, if you were to do a search for the state that has the most Ren Fair type activities, which I've done before, I found many times, many places anyway, they listed Florida as one of the top that has Ren Fair type activities, because they also have a lot of like pirate festivals, and mead festivals. There are a couple of those around, mainly in like the Panhandle area of Florida. Oh yeah, Florida Buccaneers, you know, they're all about their pirates down here. Yeah, so there's a lot of Ren Fair type activities all around Florida. And one of the reasons I was looking it up was specifically so I could open a meadery. That's my eventual goal. Trying to get the mead stuff kicked up on a small scale right now so I can share some of the the creations with friends to get ideas and make sure I know what I'm doing before we try to jump into making a meadery, just a little meadery.
I mean, it's One Piece cosplay. I'm bartender. Nice. For Run Fair, they're a big one in Quebec. Oh, nice. You helped run bars? That's awesome.
Nice. Well, see, we're making baby steps.
Yeah, we do. We do Undead. That's part of the reason why we want to make more mead, because Vertec made some really good mead, and then we want to be able to have our own mead on tap. And I've been planning out like either little appetizers or little cocktails that we can have specifically.
Just because, well, for one, we're broke people. So we can't just dive into like getting a big old business loan to get a tavern made. We got to go step by step, and the first one is doing this stuff here. The next one is going to be maybe some goods online and maybe a Shopify. Things like tavernware, things like some mugs and glasses and things. We may or may not have already started scouting some stuff that we would like to commission. But then as we're doing that, I'll be doing the hobby mead making at home. I've come up so far. I have 2 recipes that I definitely want to push forward. I'm just going to continue practicing them over and over because they're freaking amazing and delicious. But once we can get a proof of concept nailed down and maybe share over some of these with some people who are in the know, then maybe go for and try to get like a business loan to get just a meadery, like just meadery. So all we have to get is an alcohol license, or like Stomps was saying, a wine cellar license. And then after that, we could start adding maybe some snacks and whatnot, and then see if that makes enough money to buy into a tavern. That'd be great.
Yeah. And one thing to say is we would, coasters too.
Heck yeah.
Something about coasters.
Coasters too. Yeah.
Where did those go?
Here, you keep chatting with them and getting your quiz thing. I'll go grab them. I know exactly where they're at.
Okay, so all right, chat. I actually have the quiz ready for you now.
Yeah, I think you're right, Stomps, but it's also different by state too. Different states have different requirements and whatnot. But it's controlled as if it was wine for the most part.
Yeah, true. Yes, we rolled the AOC quiz as one of the things for you guys to do. So one of the things that we like to do here is like to have a little bit of fun with like quizzy type things. So I'm going to start off really, really easy for everybody. I'm going to try and make it a little bit more difficult as we go. So question number 1, how do you get a tavern in Ashes of Creation? How do you get a tavern? Sergeant, we are glad you're here, honestly. You seem like you have sell your soul. Wizzy, you could sell your soul technically to get a tavern, yes. But yes. Oh, Vertex says make friends with dwarves and have them build you one. Stage 4 town, yes. You have to get to max level first, and then you have to get a blueprint and then get a freehold from there. Join a toxic PvP guild. Wow. I guess that's one way to get a tavern. But Sergeant, yes, you seem to bring very positive energy every time you come around. So you are more than welcome around. You'll help make the tavern? Awesome. We would appreciate that. Okay, I'm going off for a bit. Enjoy your stream. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Ooh, take care. Right. Oh, wait, it was Kinney, right? I think you confirmed it earlier. It's Kinney?
I was gonna ask you later. I was like, oh wait, we need to find something to do in Ashes. Just have to play the same server as cats.
Okay.
You're not wrong, Oracle. What? Already done. Air Pi. PI. Yeah, technically we did sell our soul to become PI. Fair. Trust me, joining a toxic PvP guild is way more fun than it sounds. I'm a little scared by that confession. Right? That was like sus. All right. Does Ashes of Creation have oozes or slimes? It's not either an or. It's like, do they have this type of monster, oozes or slimes? It's no fun with no PvP at the moment. Yeah, you don't know. Oozes, never seen either. Fair. My phone just makes up answers. Yeah, I saw the iOS. I was like, I don't know what that is. Oozes, yes. The correct answer is yes, and yes, they do have oozes. And in fact, if you haven't seen it, here is a video of shenanigans. As you know, they may have been a slight ooze overpopulation recently, but don't worry, the team mopped up the gelatinous chaos in no time.
Oozes never overpopulate. They're perfectly controlled and they stay where they're supposed to.
It's kind of funny because the video is like, he's just like getting murdered by oozes. Attack of the oozes. You can't even see him in the middle of this entire pile of gelatinous goop. All right.
Gelatinous goop.
So you guys have gotten 2 out of 2 so far. Number 3, what is Steven's favorite mount? What is Steven's favorite mount? Oh, hey, we have a raid!
Got a raid from Dusty!
Raid from Dusty!
Hello,
cheers.
Everybody! Cheers
Thank
to
you for
that.
the raid.
So how was stream? I hope it was great. Everybody have a good time over there?
What did you do over there, Dusty? Daybreaker, Day Strider.
And for you raiders that came along with Dusty,
Breaker.
what was your favorite part of the stream?
Yeah.
Did you fantastically succeed or fantastically fail at something? Which way did it go today?
So you guys are really close. It got Moth Gorilla is Steven's mount of choice. Yes. So that is actually the Dawn Breaker, not the Day Breaker. It's the Day Strider, the Dawn Breaker.
For those who've been around a little bit, you might remember the term Swole Breaker.
Yes, but yeah, chat likes to call it Swole Breaker, and then there's also the Wiswelk, which chat likes to call the Snorse. Dawn Breaker was only recent.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, Pally remembers. She made a doodle about it.
You're coping? Fair. Yeah, Pally definitely made the Swole Breaker. Welcome, Raiders. The best mount will always be the Otter. I like the Otter. Is pretty darn cute, to be honest. Yes, and there's Pally. By the way, Pally does art. So if you want artsy things, you can totally go and hire her for art.
Heck, yeah, do it. So. Do it. We may or may not have done that a couple times. Well, we need to actually get more art from her. She made a couple doodles for us out of the kindness of her heart. She was amazing.
Yes, out of the kindness of her heart for sure. Thanks for the shameless plug.
That's why we love Zessim. That's why we love Zessim Pally. She's amazing.
Yes. Ash's withdrawals, I feel that. Ninseza. All right, so you guys have gotten 3 out of 3. Shoal is the god of what? Shoal is the god of what?
Vera.
No. Vera is actually a goddess. Or Vyra. Vyra's a goddess.
Vyra's a goddess. She's goddess of Vera.
She's the goddess of Vera.
While you folks are looking at that, yeah, so
Skippers.
Our friend Theo made us some coasters for one little tiny little things. Oh my gosh, the yellow disappears because of the green screen. Ooh. That's kind of weird.
Not hope. Not rebirth. By the way, welcome in, Pockets.
I'm gonna need to adjust the green screen. That's crazy.
Truth and sandals. Well, half of that is right. It is truth. Shoal is the god of truth and ashes of creation. Man, that's kind of cool. Yeah, right? So Theogen, one of our guildmates, surprised us with this. And
see, can I
and 3D printed it. So you're on fire tonight.
Nope, can't. All right, you're gonna see a green screen.
That's okay. They know that that's our logo. Yeah. And it's the yellow of our logo. Vertex disappearing himself.
I'm whooshing away. There?
That's funny. He's trying to adjust the green screen so you can see
it takes away the yellow. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to put pictures. We'll put pictures in Discord. How about that?
Yes.
That's gonna be easier than trying to make this show up. Either way, they're pretty cool. Okay.
All right, here's the final one, and this one's kind of obscure. Which month did Intrepid release The Rogue as a background media?
Ooh. Your immersion. I'm sorry, Sinflo. I'm sorry.
You mean we're not actually in the tavern? What is this? Yes, which month did Ashes of Creation release Rogue as a background wallpaper media thing?
That question is vile, says Vladomatic.
Probably 2017. Do you need just the month, name, or the year as well? Ideally year as well, so I can know if you've got it right. It's not May. Which month, hold on, let me pull up the exact verbiage. Which month did Intrepid release the Rogue background media? Specifically the media. It technically did come after the Desert Patch in January, Tilly. That is correct. I remember them saying in 2017 that the Rogue could be out the next few months. I don't know this one.
Did they say that in 2017 pockets? I don't recall hearing that then, but that's bananas.
I don't want you guys to
did.
feel like a failure because I kind of set you up. Like I said, this one's obscure. Fun fact, it's actually this month's media, and there's the link to the 5120 by 2880. And it is really neat looking. I actually have it as my wallpaper for my laptop at the moment.
Yeah, they've sent out some just images and like concept arts and things like that before, but
yes, and you can see it here in their media. It's their official, like they made out an official post and everything. This is their official release of wallpaper for June.
Thogly, how dare you?
This month.
How dare you, Thogly?
Going out to punish myself by staying sober for a week, but then you can't enjoy our delicious drinks if you stay sober. Ooh, I totally forgot about this wallpaper. Yes, that's evil. I was the my return. I just have returned from my hiatus. It's okay. I had to put a little bit. You guys have crushed the last 5 that we have done, so I had to throw some sort of curveball to throw you off. Part of the stream art they cycle. Oh yeah, no, not that would be too. I think that would be a little too mean because I wouldn't even remember when they would do that. Hangs head in shame.
Yeah, that would be go through the wiki and hope they actually kept up. Because for a minute there, all there was concept art coming out like crazy.
Yep. No, I like to follow their monthly. In fact, one of their monthly images is my current background, and it's very foresty, and I love it. Not for stream, but I mean like my background for my desktop. I hope your scary stream makes you jump off all the small sounds. Well, thank you, Mad Hatter. It probably will, because I think Mad Hatter and there's a few other suggestions. So a couple suggestions that came in was to have the knocking sound on for redeems while I play.
We're gonna have to put a cooldown on that though, because people tend to overuse the bejeebus out of those. They'll pop it every 30 seconds, and then it's not a surprise anymore.
Yeah. But all right, so we have 2 more spins to get halfway through our spins, and we are 6 away now from an 8th spin. Oof. So Rogue was originally scheduled for Alpha 1, August 7th, 2018.
Oh, that hurts me right in the feels. That's when all the hype was there about before 2020.
Welcome in, Squid. Yes, I remember that. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, I met Vertec.
We don't have...
in 2017, and we were all so hyped about the game. We were talking about it constantly. And yes, before 2020. The initial launch of the game was intended to be, I think, like, what, 20...
Well,
18, 20,
yeah,
2019.
during the
What did the
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter say?
Yeah, during the Kickstarter and after the Kickstarter, there were some live streams by the devs, and Steven had said a couple times when people had asked, like, "Hey, when's this game coming out?" It was, "Hey, we don't have an exact time or exact date, but it's going to be before 2020." And that was the statement that hung until about 2019 sometime when he said, "Yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit longer."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
had
did,
to.
though. I can't believe it's already been as long as it has been. Like, Vertec and I got married since meeting in Ashes of Creation's Discord. Like, that's how long it's been.
Met the day after Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. The fight is coming to an end.
Who won? Who's got it? Who's got it?
Sinflow, the new champion of the hill with the plunger.
Sinflow is
How
the
is
new
it
janitor
rigged? It
of the
was
tavern.
Sinflow. Wait, did Sinflow start it? Is that why you're calling it rigged? Who started this? No, it was Lizzie that started it. Why is it rigged? Is it rigged because it's not you? Is that it? Is it rigged because it's not you?
Short people can't win bar fights.
What do you mean? We can definitely outlast them.
Hiding under the high top tables, maybe. Take that back.
Ashes is one of 2 games I would go back in time and invest in to get the founder flex perks. Yeah, fair. We've said multiple times, you know. I think if we were to be faced with Ashes right now in this day and age, I don't think I'd be able to back the same way I did when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a sub
automatic
drink night again? Yes, Sergeant Stops. Actually, it really is. Most of them are, but this is usually the hyper-focused one.
Yeah.
Polar on top. Wow. I will kick in your shins. Junior are the best of bar fighters. Hey, I'm a really short pyre. I may as well be a really tall junior.
I mean, in theory, all we got to do is get up on the bar and throw stuff down at you.
Yeah.
If enough of them are cups of ale, mugs of ale, then that'll take care of it for us.
Also, welcome in Squid AoE for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the tavern. We hope you enjoy your stay. But I'll never forget when Bacon dropped a reality hammer on the community when he explained they hadn't started environments in like 22. Yeah. Dishonor. Wait, are the mugs full of brew? Usually, yes. The mugs are full of brew. Yeah, I miss Bacon too. What is this potion tonight? So this is the welcome in, be eclectic. Hold on, let me do it. Welcome to the tavern. This is what is called a critical hit cocktail. And I made it from this book that we backed on Kickstarter, much like Ashes of Creation, The Alchemist's Guide to Alchemy. And I will be linking where you can buy this book later.
The Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy.
A YouTube video. Huh?
The Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy.
What did I say?
Alchemist's Guide.
The Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy. But yes. This is what is called their critical hit cocktail, and it does pack a mighty punch, I will say. This is tiny, and it gets me pretty tipsy. I'm gonna be honest.
Hers is still layered. I swirled the bejeebus out of mine because I like the grenadine flavor.
Oh yeah, no, I love the grenadine flavor. I like it looking pretty because it has a nice, pretty. I find a lot of recipes for home are very heavy. Yeah, well, that's good because I don't know.
I prefer to think of it as
I spent a lot of money on alcohol.
A lot of recipes for bar use are very light.
Yeah. I'll show you the picture that this drink is based off of. Hold up. There we go. I have more of a, like, what do you call that? Gradient on mine, but...
That's not how that works, says Stumps.
was making a few for holiday once. Was like, what do you mean 4 ounces for a drink?
I mean, that sounds like the drink I'll go through once before the entire stream ends, at least. I'll go through that in like 4 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours,
right.
sorry.
I don't like this next part, but one of us has to be quiet.
Womp womp womp. Okay, I'll start.
Careful swirling.
I'll do the first quiet.
Okay, unfortunately work requires sleep. Good night, friends. No, Izzy! Good night. Sleep
Work?
well.
People do work? That's crazy talk.
Feel free to grab one of our beds in the inn part of our tavern. Have a nice rest.
Good night, Wizzy. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, love you. Bye-bye. Cheers. Hello, Fixer. How are you? Welcome in.
Hey, Fixer.
Oh no, Vasad, I'm at work. Unfortunately. But I have peeps that do 4 ounce drinks in 30 minutes. 40 ounces of tequila proceeds to pour half the bottle.
Well, see, what you do, Stomps, is you get 2 of those drinks. One of those you drink in like, the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then the other one you sip over the next couple hours.
See, I'm kind of like Scanlan from Vox Machina, so be careful what you ask for. I love it. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Well, we are here to have fun at the tavern, so. But others just slam that second one. Yeah, see, I'm drinking through this however fast you guys are gifting or subbing. So if it's not very fast, then I might occasionally sip a little bit. Do you two feel withdrawals when the game is down? I think initially I did, but right now I'm not really feeling the withdrawals, no. Honestly, right now I am focusing so hard on getting content going for TGF. Oh my lord. Okay, it was just one. Okay, cheers. I was scared. I was like, your goal is 75% of the way to completing. I was like, what goal? I forgot. No. I was confused. No. Definitely.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. I thought it was like, what is happening? Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that.
What kind of trouble have you opened up?
Wait.
What kind of trouble have you opened up? Well, this is gone.
I forgot what I set the sub goal at, and it was like it's 75%. I was like, well, what for one sub is 75%? I'm confused. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, this one's gone. This is like 2 drinks.
All right. Big drink. Am I gonna have to make you another?
To the potion of fireball.
To the potion of fireball. That's what you get for insult. I did not mean insult. I'm sorry. It was not insult, I promise.
All right.
There. And now I'm down to the grenadine part. It's getting real sweet.
Whew. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're right, Heather. Probably. Gotta balance.
Water? Yeah, fair. Thank you, Heather. Oh my god.
Yeah, then. August 4th, people are going to come back in a rush for phase 3, for sure.
An 8th spin now, and we're halfway to a 9th.
All right. So, should I get the spinner going?
If you want to. Otherwise, I think we're supposed to do whether one of us can't talk.
Okay, so I'll do... What did we say for can't talk? We didn't want to go too long because it'd be boring for people if we couldn't interact.
I think it was like 3 minutes or something. Like, that's a long time to not talk.
I know, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I know we wrote this down. We haven't really bumped into the can't talk. But, okay. Yeah, 3 minutes it is. All right. I'll do 3 minutes first, and then you do 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we get a respin for the not talking? Yeah, absolutely. If you want to get a respin, we can also take that off. You guys are always welcome to give us new ideas for what you want to see on the wheel spin. It's just one of those things that I also like the talking, to be honest. I really like the talking too. When is the second archetype coming into play? We don't know, but we're hoping that we'll be able to start testing it in phase 3.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be the phase, like beginning of phase 3 thing. I think I could be wrong on remembering that. But I know it's coming soon.
What are you sorry for,
like
Sergeant? Oh, thank you for the cheers. I appreciate that. Things get wild in here when I show up. That's it. Honestly, that's what's supposed to be fun. Possibly August. I don't want to say August because they didn't promise beginning. Excuse me. They did not promise beginning of phase 3. They promised phase 3 in general. And what?
Sinflow said wheel spin is still in alpha. It's okay.
It is. It is. Yes.
All right, so here, let's get a poll if we should actually do the somebody
can't talk. You want me to throw the poll up? I'll throw the poll up.
See if somebody can't talk, or if we should I almost said re-roll, but respin those.
Okay. Should we not talk for 3 minutes or respin?
Or re-roll
and I will
stuff.
let you use your plumes, and I'm gonna say it's 5 plumes per extra vote, and I'm gonna make it a 1 minute vote so we're not taking too much time. The poll is up, all yours. Go at it.
Reppin', not talk for 3 minutes, or reppin'. We reppin' here.
Shh, respin. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Why you gotta be like that? Rude. Do the chicken dance
Why
instead.
I gotta be so rude?
Wait, I heard Vertec doing pull-ups. Vertec, can you do
If I had a poll here,
you had a poll there?
do some pulling? That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm gonna not say that. Okay. Rewind it, strike that. All right, let's see here. Let's get this wheel up.
You get a poll for the
A poll for the poll. Ooh woo, says Stomps.
Ooh woo. We're repping it, you guys. We're repping it. Oh my gosh. Was it my friend used to say, ow, ow.
Oh, wow.
It was the gremlin version. Ow, ow.
Ow. It's fantastic.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Cheers to you.
Gigantifying emote. Oh, I love it.
I love that. I love that. That's awesome. Choo choo.
Right,
you
so
sound like the Ashes goblins. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right,
oh,
so
yeah.
we're repinning that. So I'm gonna do 2 repins.
Maybe that should be a redeem. I'm sorry, hold on. Should that be a redeem?
Which one?
Like do the goblin, like what the goblins do in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What
Everything is being
oohed in
wooed.
here?
Everything is being
the
oohed.
goblin.
Oh,
all right.
we got another
I'm
AOC
writing
quiz.
that down. So much chaos. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm writing.
I love the chaos. I love it.
Goblin redeem. Okay. What are we? Leave me alone, Thogly. What are we? Can we just take out the can't talk or like just respin it?
Yeah, we're repinning the can't talks.
No, I mean like out of the wheel. Can you take it out of the wheel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can, just not right now. It's an effort.
Okay, we'll take it out of the wheel later. I had so much to drink already. Leave me alone. I wish I knew which dev added goblin. Oh yeah. So
oh yeah.
Just that they reworked the NPC, all the NPC audio. What would you rework it to? You could make one of you use a voice changer or something. I have a voice changer actually.
Okay.
I have a voice changer, so it would always be me at least because there was a subscription cost there. Gotta get you that sound. Yes.
Okay,
Please,
so second repin. Second repin.
Will you stop it?
Is a bean a boozle?
All right, what's the first respin?
AOC quiz.
Oh, another AOC quiz. Oh man.
AOC
Chat,
quiz
don't come at me.
and repin.
Stop it. Stop it.
Till the end of days. We're repinning it till the end of days.
Oh my gosh. Boya. Boya.
Booyah.
I don't want it.
Booyah in Chinese, which means I don't want it. I mean,
Oh my god.
I could see that, Pockets. I could see that.
Hello, Eclipse. Hello. Welcome in.
Hello there.
I'm so sorry. You're getting tipsy, Chibi, at the moment.
All right, so we got the repins out of the way. Should we do what are we on? Like 4, 5?
We have 85 subs.
So we did 4.
So
okay, so we got 4 more.
this will keep counting up for now, and then I will start from the 4th until what's July? July 8th. If we're gonna do the first full week, because I think you want to include Monday in that. And Tuesday is actually the 1st of July. So if you want to do the first full week, that would be the 8th of July. So I will do June 4th through July 8th as the next set.
Yeah,
so
we should count full weeks, I'm thinking, because we do have something on Sundays occasionally that we're probably doing a week count for, so we should do the full week, I think.
Okay, let me see what's going on in July.
Wait, is there a situation
if we do the first full week, then that's be the 12th and the 26th, which means that that's also the last Saturday instead of the third Saturday. We'll figure this out later.
Mathing.
Either way, I will take from tomorrow until whenever we do this. That will be the end date. So we are 85 right now. We're halfway to a 9th.
Yeah, so we're 8 and a half spins.
4 more spins.
We're at 8 and a half spins.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 4 more going. So here's this, and there was a stretch redeemed.
Needed that. Thank you. I don't know why, but my friend calls me like a Rice Krispie treat because anytime I like stretch, you hear like
crunch. Yeah.
Somewhere on me. It feels good every time though. So thank you. They don't want the smoke. Swear goblin yell. Wait. Help. Swear the goblin. Oh yeah, it says booyah. Booyah. I think it's booyah. From what I recall from Chinese. Anyway. Lots of cats in the chat tonight.
Either way, a lot of do not want.
Do not want.
Okay, so we got to do this or that.
I don't want it.
So we got to do this or that. That's our first of 4. 2 of 4.
Okay. We have... Wait, what do we have?
This or that.
This or that.
Yeah. And then we have a riddle.
And then a riddle. Okay.
Riddle me this.
And then...
Oh. Okay.
Meaner leader rated you. I mean, Dusty is pretty awesome, I have to be honest.
We love us some Dusty. Ooh, another riddle. Oh, man. Hope you got plenty of riddles prepped.
I got riddles for days.
Talk in third person. All
right.
Oh,
that's got to be a Vertec. Vote Vertec. He struggles with them so much.
Why would you do this to me?
Because you made fun of me for putting rep in. You made fun of me for putting rep in so much. I have to fire back with full ammo at this point.
I mean, that's fair, but still, why?
I love this one.
Okay,
I want
Stomps.
dad jokes. Okay,
so next time we can start stocking some dad jokes because I come up with a bunch and I find a bunch and I love dad jokes. But,
so we're gonna add dad jokes and we're gonna take away talking and no talking.
Yeah, take away no talking, replace with dad jokes.
Okay, done.
But see,
That will be done for July, you guys.
I have this thing where I can remember one-liners and dad jokes and such like that randomly when I'm chilling and relaxed. But when put on the spot for, hey, tell me a dad joke, every single one I've ever heard is gone and out of my brain.
You gotta come up with Ash's dad jokes. Undead Pally says Ash's dad jokes.
Stomps, they're gone now. They're gone now. Stomps is officially the one responsible for me having no dad jokes in my brain right now.
Who dare? Who dare?
Who's there, Hatter? Who is your daddy and how does he knock?
What the heck? Excuse me? Sorry. Zoom was like set up professional audio and audio settings. I was like, what are you going on about right now?
I eat my poo.
Out of nowhere. So you guys heard about the restaurant on the moon? It has an amazing food, but its atmosphere will kill you. It's called, what's it called when you tie two blunts together? A twin blazed wand. Interesting. Interesting. Fair. I could see it. I could see it.
I did fall for it, Hatter. I did. I knew something was coming with the very first statement. There wasn't going to be a response from the knocker. There was not going to be any response from the knocker, and it was going to be a. Oh
my lord!
I fall for it. I am the joke.
All right. Well, I say we do another Beanie Boozle.
Beanie Boozley. Okay. Okay.
While I get together another Ashes quiz where chat doesn't hate me afterwards.
So since we have the easy beans, should we do like 5 or 6 of these? And maybe we'll just randomly, unexpectedly bump into a terrible one and choke in mid-sentence?
Sure.
Okay.
How about I picked 5?
Okay. I'm just gonna pull 5 out and we'll see what they are.
I just grabbed them by like pinchfuls.
Yeah, definitely twin blaze of vertex. Whoa, hey. Didn't know that would sound bad. So terrible.
What do you call
with
what do you call a cow with 2 legs? I don't know. I don't know what you call a cow with 2 legs.
Oh, lordy. Shots are fired. Shots are fired.
I'm scared. All right.
Oh no. What do you call it?
Didn't know that sound.
Okay, what do you call wait, where was it? What do you call a cow with 2 legs? What is it?
Lean beef.
Was
it lean beef?
Oh, okay, I see it there. Okay. What do you call a deer with no legs? Or no, deer with no eyes. Deer with no eyes. What do you call a deer with no eyes? Okay, I've got 5. Here's one going in my mouth.
Mama, did you hear me? What? All right, I got the green one.
I got a green one too, and then I lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. I got it. Yep, no eyed deer. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
Wrong way. These are every flavor beans from Birdie Bots from Harry Potter. Dead? Ew, floor bean.
Still no idea.
The only one grossed out by that. Okay, so the green wasn't bad. I've got this like
I had a neon green one. I had a neon green one, and it wasn't bad. Okay, I got a pink one. It's the closest one to yours.
Does anybody else hear Vertag weird?
Oh no.
Oh, you're fine now. That was bubblegum. Test. Can I hear you? Test. Because at the end there, you sounded fine. You did not. Okay. Vertix. Yeah. AI likes to get his name wrong all the time. That was a bad suck. I thought I was a voice changer for a second. The aliens are coming. Rebel Vertex voice changer is the effects of the magic beans. I love these.
Okay, how are we now?
Much better.
Okay, cool. But yeah,
You said you didn't have a light green bean. Did you have a green bean like this?
Oh, that looks like a very dark one. I have a very dark one right here.
I'm trying that one now.
Okay.
He was corrupted. The magic beans affected stopped. I'm dead. You guys are killing me. I love it. Green screen, green bean looks dope. That's not too bad, but I don't know what it tastes like. Green apple,
Not
maybe?
terrible.
Not really. No.
Oh, the one I dropped on the ground did not taste like a tavern. Because it hit the bottom shelf of my my desk, actually.
Put a yellow bean up. This one's kind of yellowish.
I got a blue bean. Blue bean. Ow. But yeah, so deer with no eyes and no legs is called still no-eyed deer. Bottom shelf bean. I don't know what this blue one was, but it wasn't bad. I think it's supposed to be blueberry. Ground beef.
Did I just eat?
What did you just eat? Besides terrible, apparently. All I got left is the bright green one that apparently is putting a hole in my head.
Red egg. I'm not sure, but it was gross. It definitely was not a sherbet lemon. I lost my bean. Oh, yep, that's transparent.
You lost your bean. That's terrible. That's terrible. How do you lose your bean?
I was too busy dying from the other bean.
Don't die.
Lost bean. Guess I can't eat it now. All right, I got whatever this is. Oh, wait, there we go.
I already had one of these green ones, so I know it's not gonna be bad. What do you call a twitching cow? Milkshake?
This one tastes like a bubblegum too.
Beef jerky. Okay.
My favorite were the World of Warcraft racial jokes.
Oh yeah.
I like to pull them off in our...
all of the Blood Elf ones?
I do, basically. Yes. I went to a troll spa the other day and they put a freaking bone in my nose. Like, come on. Who does that?
Apparently you do now.
I went to Thunder Bluff. I can't find a good burger anywhere.
Yeah, that one was probably the most amazing and terrible combination.
My favorite while racial flirt was the girl undead saying, "Nice butt." Yeah. I'll have to find my missing bean later. I don't want to like take time right now doing
Just saying, beans are hard to find.
Beans are hard to find. Easier for me than you. Belfie. We're allied with the Tauren? Brilliant. We'll be having steak twice a week. Exactly.
Subs.
That must be a new one I haven't heard. You don't find the bean and it grows into some weird plant. That'd be hilarious. It's always fun.
I got that one.
Leopard's bad at playing how to sweep. That's funny. This is a different joke play. What do you call a Twitch cow? What do you call a Twitch cow? Damn it, Vertec. You know when beanstalk starts growing? Yeah, exactly. A VTuber. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, I need a potion that just like makes me sleep or otherwise time skips me to the next Ashes up time. Well, I think that's called NyQuil, but I don't highly recommend that. Only for if you're sick.
Here's a kind of lame one, but kind of funny. So my dad says he changes his Facebook password occasionally from time to time. I don't think he realizes they're the same words. He changes it from time to time. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Chibi's not impressed. Chibi's not impressed. Not at all.
Boo! JK. Time to time? I think NyQuil would be rough. I would agree. That's why I said I don't suggest it. It's the type that'd make your kid go, ah.
Those are the best dad jokes, Bloodmatic.
Hey, I'm just saying, this is a preview of what you'll get from Vertec since you asked him to do dad jokes.
What do you call the fear of Santa Claus? Claustrophobia.
Oh my lord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, Pocket's got it.
Yeah, see what I have to put up with on a daily, not even a daily basis, just a daily.
Yep.
Another, don't even.
So here you go. Here's one for the nerds. Why did the Karen press Control Shift Escape?
I don't know.
Because she wanted to see the task manager.
Oh my god. Anyway.
You love it.
Anyway.
Eclipse leaves.
You would, Oracle, you would. Oh my gosh. Did anybody see the Ashes of Creation's Mother's Day post?
I don't think I did.
I will say, there are a couple of races in that post that are not playable currently.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh. That's on the X.com?
I believe so. This is more cursed than I think people were aware they were bargaining for.
So BTW, just so you guys know, every time I go to Twitter or X, as it is called now, I always, at least every other time, I try to search just the username Vertec so I can get rid of DJ and just be Vertec, right? And I keep bumping into Christina Gomez owns the name Vertec and has posted once ever in 2009. If anybody knows Christina Gomez, tell her to cancel her account, please. Okay? Tell her to just delete her account, like give up the username, change the username even. That's fine. I would like Vertec. But I only say that because I clicked into search and that's my top search.
I love you.
Oh, I love me too. Also, I love you.
Christina!
Christina! Yes, if you know her, just tell her to give it up. Just give it up.
I sent you the image, by the way, if you want to put it up for the people to see.
Okay, I will need to... Ooh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? Spoiler alert, no Tolnar, I'm sorry.
Womp womp.
Oh yeah, I went to high school with her. I'll give her a call, no problem.
Tolnar is the rogue hiding in the background.
Yeah, that's fair. She doesn't talk to me anymore after I beat her drinking contest. Tonar. I'm sure there's a toe in there somewhere though.
Let's hear.
Let's see.
Other,
I gotta come up with some fun stuff. Like, I can't really quiz you on the most recent live stream because a lot of you probably haven't seen everything with it, and then that would just not be as fun. So, excuse me.
I'm sorry, folks. This will take me just a moment because I gotta download this thing and get it posted up.
They look
OBS.
like actual characters to me. They look like character screenshots.
They do,
but it could be art. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it a little closer, it might be art.
Yeah, it looks like it's purely doodled. But
you're probably right. I can tell you if you show it. I can't show you. I'm not the one behind the computer for that.
If you bear with me, I was just saying that I need to download the image, and then I need to resize the image, and then I need to put the image in the OBS. It's a process. It's a process.
It's just Oh my god. You're our gremlin. We love you. Okay. What is a thing, a type of quest that can be done? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
By request of a mayor. What is a type of quest that can be done by request of a mayor?
A demand.
No. Well, all I can say is they're in poses I wouldn't expect the characters in game to be in. Fair. Not up by order. It's a type of quest. You typically go to a board to get these rather than a person. Commission. Ding, ding, ding. Yes. 'Tis a commission. A mayoral commission. Yes.
To be precise.
Let's see. What did Steven leak? Oh my gosh. Cheers. Thank you.
Ooh.
Did
Giant
you see
heart.
There's also like a Renkai and a Pyre.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm assuming is a Nikua. What? No, this is a little too easy. Hold on. Hold up.
Little do you know that there are a whole lot of rogues hiding around, and you don't even know what race they are. But yeah, though the Dunir Lass is leading the way right there. She's got a nice axe too. Just saying.
I don't have any proof of this, so I'm not going to use that one. Rogues don't have a race. They're just shadow. It's fair. What are the names of the nodes in the tropics?
Ooh. Ooh. That is a good one, actually.
What are the names of the nodes in the tropics?
Node
Node
1.
1, Node 2, Node 3.
Over here, over there, and right here.
Rogues don't have. Yeah, I don't know. How many toes does a Tingled Shore?
Hey, Mad
I don't
Hatter.
see those. No.
Rogues always be cutting onions in your room. I know.
Shorefoot is 1. You have 1 out of 5, 6. 1 out of 6. Technically 5, but.
So I do not cheat on these quizzes. I don't look at whatever she's looking at. Is Wind and Sea still 1?
Yes, Wind and Sea is still 1. Shorefoot is another. Corinne is another. Seahook is another. Barrel is close, but I want to see if you guys can figure out the actual name for Barrel.
Brine Barrel?
Yes, there you go.
Okay, because Nin said Seahook and then didn't space Brine Barrel.
Yeah. So it is Seahook, no space. So Seahook and Brine Barrel are both academic node types, whereas Corinne is a divine, Wind and Sea is military, and Shorefoot is intended to be economic. Brine Barrel, I can't type. It's okay. Seahook Brine space Barrel. I just saw Seahook. I didn't see Seahook Brine. Sorry. Technically, you got it. Congratulations. Good job. Okay.
Mad Hatter, you were gone for a while. There's a lot of new stuff you haven't seen. For you, it might be worthwhile to dip your toes into 2.5 for a little bit.
Well, the Gendark is the newest area, so they just got their nodes in recently.
Yeah, but there's been a lot of changes even prior to that over in the that general area of the map.
Which primary secondary combination is known as the Wild Blade class?
Ooh. Okay, so let me see here. Again, I'm not looking.
It's not Hunter Fighter. It's not Fighter Rogue.
I was gonna say Fighter Hunter.
It's not Fighter Hunter, and it's not Cleric Fighter.
Okay.
I'll give you guys a couple more chances and see if anybody can figure it out. Wild Blade.
Okay, how about before giving away the whole answer, you give away the secondary archetype.
Okay.
Or
Fair.
the most obvious part of the archetypes.
To be fair, a couple of you got the secondary archetype anyway.
Okay.
And the secondary type was Fighter.
Okay, so that's the obvious one. Got it. Cool. Okay, so wild, huh? Summoner?
Wild Blade. Yes, the Glee.
Hey.
High five. The Summoner
Timing, my
primary
friend,
archetype
timing.
combined with the Fighter secondary is known as the Wild Blade class. Let's go. Stokely has redeemed himself. Okay. I have another one. Hold on. Let me make sure I get the proper stuff. Okay.
Acts of violence.
I need to study the wiki. Acts. Would he redeem himself from acts of violence? Shame of past quiz. Oh no. Mining. Let's see. So mining and the turquoise sea. What is something that is kind of unexpected to mine in the turquoise sea? Dead coral.
I think I know this one. Because I was really confused.
It is the sea, so there is coral. So that does make sense. But there's something that's kind of out of place. I'm out, guys. I don't know what's there. That's fair.
I'll give it a 10.
Yes.
All right, Sinflow. That's what I was going to guess. Okay. Whew.
Yep. Oh no, ads.
I wouldn't expect to add mine ads anywhere, really. But...
Oh no, we don't have the ads.
Uh-oh.
YouTube.
What were you trying to do? Oh, kick it over there? Okay. I can make it real
I thought
quick.
we had like, sorry about the ads. If you support us, you don't have ads, but you can also check us out on YouTube or something like that.
I can do that real quick. Take me a few minutes.
Just $5, just $5. But yes, but where's the volcano? That's the question. Where is the volcano, right?
So far away. Under the sea.
Here's the theory. Do you want to hear a theory from what I've heard recently?
Do it.
Duffles. Thank you for giving Mad Hatter a sub. Cheers.
Thank you for that. Yeah, cheers indeed. Pushing the fireball.
I don't think I ever
down.
made you another drink, but I don't think we need to make you another drink at this point. So one theory that we have heard. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Duffles. Right. Cheers. I gotta go to this one now.
Una mas.
Ooh, that was a good one. Should I clip that as a soundbite?
Yeah, see if you can.
Cheers. Ew, otters. So, one theory. There's an area here. Here's New Ayla. Here's the tropics. And here's the Jundark. But there's a massive circle right here in the middle. All surrounding that is the volcanic rock, right? That's where people think the volcano is gonna go. Is this better? Is better. The cool bear. Nice, I like it. Barely better. Oh my gosh. Either volcano or a guild castle. There's just so much volcanic rock, not only in the tropics area, but also the Jundark. So why not both? It could be a volcanic castle, I guess. All right, final question. And then we will be going on into the this or that, and then the riddles and talking in third person. You ready?
Okay.
Vertec looks focused on something. What are you focusing on?
Yeah, I'm creating the ads command.
Oh,
doing it live.
You don't have to do that right now. Doing it live? You're so sweet. All right, what animal must you have in order to have a crate? This is old news, not anything new. Yes, Thugly got it. Smoky area. I think it's the smoky. Pretty sure on the map they gave us there's some kind of smoky volcanic area, active volcano. Yeah. Flex. Sacrifices must be made to the volcano god so it doesn't erupt. Yes, exactly. Yeah, mule. Totally knew that. Yes, so mules are the mounts that transport cargo in small little crates. And so perhaps if you are able to get the... Aw, that's awesome. Thank you, Vertec. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
By the way, can I just quickly make an announcement? We are currently 9 subscribers away on our YouTube channel from 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Almost there.
It's been what, 5-6 years? 6 years. We're like 9 people away from 1,000.
We are almost 7 years actually in total.
True. But this channel specifically, I think, is only 6 years old.
Well, we had the channel, we just renamed it. So same channel, different name.
Okay. Brain wrinkle.
Oh.
That's funny. But yes, if you guys, I put the YouTube channel up there. But we're TGF Tavern across the board. So if you guys haven't already and you want to support us over on YouTube, that'll mean a lot for us. That's a big milestone.
Thank you for alpha testing for us there, Sinflow. Thanks for rising to the call. Let's see the beta test here. Yeah, beta test is better.
What did Sinflow fight? And hold on.
It was missing an L.
Cood.
Cowed. You cowed.
+1 from me. I would subscribe, but I already am. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Speaking of such like that, Hatter, how's that PC treating you?
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to know. How is it handling
we were just
Alpha
talking
2?
about that the other day. How has that been treating you? How did it do in the Alpha 2 Phase 1, Phase 2 even? Up to the point when you tapped out in December.
That means a lot. Thank you, Paler. Yeah, by the way, if anybody didn't know, Vertec and I, we had Pally's computer is my original gaming streaming computer that we built for the first ever for doing Ashes of Creation content. And we recently raffled it away. We did a whole thing, and subscribers were able to give us their thoughts, or like their was it like I need
pictures
this
and videos of their
videos of how
rig.
much, like what their current rig is and what, like, how they would use the new rig. And Mad Hatter ended up winning it, and it's the minimum specs that will run Ashes of Creation currently, but it was built like when we made this podcast, like 2019 2018, something in there. Do you remember the specs?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was i7.
Yeah, it wasn't really great, to be honest, but it was something we didn't want to just collect dust or to drop off at like a Goodwill. We wanted to give it away to somebody. I know it had the GeForce 1660 Super for the graphics card.
Did it have a 1660?
Yeah, the 1660 Super.
Okay.
And it had the the i7 4970. So I mean, it was a decent setup. It had either 32 gig of RAM in there, but it was like, I think 4,500 instead of like the now it's up to like 6,000 or 6,400.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like top of the line, but it was something that would benefit somebody out there. We wanted to make sure we got it to somebody.
Yeah, and at the time, like as Hatter said, he just had a laptop and he was borrowing, I believe, his brother's PC and stuff. So we were like, all right, you need this, let's give it to you. We'd rather you have this. And if it may not be like the most amazing specs, but it'll at least run Ashes, because we've ran Ashes on it, and it should be okay. So that's part of the reason why I've been keeping up with the minimum required specs for Ashes, because I wanted to make sure that that was going to still be something that'd be helpful for even the new phase and everything. So
someday when we're making good money with this channel, we're probably going to be updating one PC every year and giving away that one PC when we replace it. But that's going to take a little while.
Yeah, we're not there yet. All I can say from y'all giving it to me is the most surprising thing was seeing Chibi's actual height. Oh my god, leave me alone!
It's totally different.
I was short, okay?
It's totally different when you hear the number and when you actually see it in front or below your eyes.
That's it. No more Ashes stuff for you. I'm leaving. I quit.
So, Stomps asked, what's the actual height? I believe it's the exact maximum height to be considered a dwarf.
Leave me alone.
A little person. Yeah, what's your actual height? Besides just small.
Yes, I'm 4'10".
Yeah. I found out that when I stand next to her, I legitimately have to, I can drop my head completely, give it zero support from my neck, and my forehead will still not bop off the top of her head. I tried a couple times.
He did. Climbing the counters to see things from my perspective. One thing that I do kind of almost embarrassingly for myself is I will be on like a stair or something higher than him. Like, look, we're the same height. He's like, almost. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm close, okay?
So close.
All right,
but yet so far.
Let me get this riddle. You know what, Vertec? You talk in third person. I'm gonna start a 5-minute counter for you.
Oh man. Oh gosh. You know what? I think before you start that timer, I think that we should change it from extending the time to just taking a drink if you mess up. Because I would rather get the extra 17 drinks than have to restart the timer 17 times.
But it's fun listening to you try to last 5 minutes. You'd rather have him drink more? Okay, let's see if we can get Vertex sloshed. Deal.
Oof.
Every penalty. Every penalty is a drink. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, starting.
Vertec gonna win this one. Vertec will not mess up. Vertec saying this so Vertec does not mess up. So Vertec sets this in Vertec's mind.
Uh-huh. I hope that works for you.
And Vertec speaks in third person. With none of the first person words. The drinks might help him. That's correct, Oracle. That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
Vibes,
All right,
yeah.
so you guys, Orc Talk, yes. Do you guys want me to
Vertec
rename
feel
this to Orc
good.
Talk?
Orc Talk.
I'll rename it to Orc Talk if you
There
want.
it is. Orc Talk
Okay.
at the Tavern.
Orc Talk at the Tavern.
Think grog.
Just think
Grog good.
All right. You guys ready for the riddles? Please rename it to Orc
Vertec
Talk.
ready.
We'll rename it to Orc Talk. I'm gonna write that down actually.
Vertec's body is
third
ready.
person. Orc Talk. Okay.
Ooh, if it were to be changed to also do things like the one game where everything was one syllable.
Ooh, yes. We have that game. We haven't done that yet.
Hmm?
Do you have the game? I don't know where the game even is.
Vertec thinks the game is downstairs under the living room table.
All right. I'll go look at that later. I think we should bring back the no talk spin and call it elf talk because elves don't want to talk to us.
Snobby snooties.
That's the Neanderthal. Yes, Neanderthal
Yes,
poetry.
Theo, exactly.
Yep, haven't used it yet. Snobby. All right. Stone is my bed and iron my kin. My craft is law, my halls within. Though mountains fall, I do not flee, for I am steadfast as can be. What am I? Oh yay, third person Vertex.
Osiris knows what everybody's in for. Vertec is going to mess up at least a couple times if he does not practice and keep mindful, which he does not always do.
Bleep out in Neanderthal? I don't know. That's funny. Oakley should know this one. Say the riddle again? Okay. Stone is my bed, iron my kin, my craft is law, my halls within. Though mountains fall, I do not flee, for I am steadfast as can be. I'm pleading the fifth because it's not fair. Fair. What do you think, Vertec?
Can you put it out in text?
Okay, I can do that. You're buying more time.
Vertek is not sure. Vertek is trying to put together the lyrics or the words in his mind.
The lyrics.
And Vertek is not connecting all the pieces.
Stone is my bed and iron my kin. My craft is law, my halls within. Though mountains fall, I do not flee, for I am steadfast as can be. What am I? One hint, because it's taking you guys so long. The anvils. That is your one and only hint.
Vertek is going to read this verbatim. Vertek is not referring to Vertek's self.
You have to read it in third person.
Stone is Vertek's bed, and iron Vertek's kin. Vertek's craft is law, Vertek's halls within. Though mountains fall, Vertek do not flee, for Vertek am steadfast as could be.
Yay! Yes, Oracle, you are correct. It is the Dunir dwarves.
Okay. Osiris, you have no idea how much concentration Vertek had to put into that.
I only made you do it because if you read it normally, you would have eaten up a big chunk of time and you only have 10 seconds left.
Fair. Did Vertek make it all the way?
Vertek made it all the way. 3, 2, 1.
This is a first, and actually this requires...
This is a first!
This
and
requires
he's
a
drunk.
cheers. This is the first time ever.
I will cheers to you. That's a big accomplishment. You usually mess up at least once, so I will cheers to you. That is a big accomplishment.
Correction, I usually mess up at least twice. People only catch one of the two.
I try to be nice and only make you redo it once, unless it's super obvious.
Typically, it's like 3 mess ups. On the worst days, ironically, the most sober days.
You drink like an elf? Are you talking to me or are you talking to Vertek?
I mess up like 5 times.
All right, here's another one. Ready?
Ready.
The stars above, they guide my way. In dreams I walk, in night I stay. The future sings upon my skin. I read the signs, both thick and thin. What am I?
One more.
There it is in chat.
Okay.
Yes, close, Undead Pally, but what race is known for that?
You are a Vec.
Yes, I'm a Vec. Yep. Both? Question mark. You calling both of us an elf? I'm definitely an elf. I'm a pyre.
I'm trying to find something for comparison, but just so you know, with this thing when it's full, this is probably like, I don't even know how many shots. I don't even know how many, but these hold more than you would think.
This is pure fireball, like the alcohol fireball.
Yeah. Like those are shots going down.
Vex are usually oracles. And no, she's a Vertek. Youngly sit down. You fireball song. Fireball. Bam, 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 bam. Woo, woo.
Fireball.
Youngling.
Yingling, sit down.
Fireball is like 33% alcohol. You know what? This on top of an entire, like, this was 2 ounces of rum, 1 ounce of amaretto, and then 2 ounces of other things. So 3 ounces of straight alcohol. That's a lot still. 33% alcohol on top of all of that. And I'm 4'10", so don't judge me. You can judge me if you want, but I'm not going to accept it.
But that's why it makes good random shot.
Get some drinks. White lightning and you're in for a night, probably.
Oh gosh.
As do measure in gallons, not in ounces. Look, I have to make these one at a time, so I measure in ounces. Okay. I'd rather get hammered on soju.
Yeah, I tell you what, catch us on a Friday or Saturday where there is not work in the morning, and then we'll get maybe more serious than that.
Yeah. I got work tomorrow. I gotta be nice. I gotta behave.
For right now, a heavy buzz is okay.
Don't you dare, Thogly. What did you just do, Vertec?
I may have made a mistake. We may be in danger.
I'm in danger. What does soju taste like? I've always wondered. It depends on the flavor. Soju is sugar. Rice wine or rice alcohol.
Sugar. And tastes like sugar.
It does not taste like sugar. Stop it. It's not sweet. Some of them can be a little bit smooth to go down, but they are definitely like a rice alcohol. My last time we drank together, it was fun. As all get out, fruity.
That was during that was during the Heroes of Arcadia game, right, Thogly?
If I can get through this, maybe sometime, like, I mean, don't we still have like the channel point redeemed to do a Heroes of Arcadia?
Yeah, I think we do still owe a game.
We are 33% through the Heroes of Arcadia. By the way, real quick, Vertec and I did not know how much that would mean and how many streams it would be for that. So we're sorry. We're going to make them a little smaller next time, but we're going to leave it for this time just to make it like be a thing.
Yeah, we've decided to say, okay, it was met. It was met. Close enough. We didn't realize what the 100,000 point goal was going to do.
Yeah.
Someone
that we'll
leave unnamed, but their initials might be Lootaloo. May have said that 100k points was going to be perfectly okay for a live stream because it's perfectly okay. And then we found out that it was going to take a lot longer to actually achieve 100,000 points than we had prescribed. So we just decided to say, okay, it's been met because some people tossed a shitload of points in, and we'll call it good enough this time.
Real quick, I just refreshed our YouTube channel. We are 3 away from 1K. Or no, sorry, 957. I think I got the wrong one. It's 997. We are 43 away from 1K.
We could maybe do on a Saturday sometime because we do our
autocorrect.
Yeah, if we do
Arcadia, yeah.
If we do our podcast on Saturdays, that's 7 to 8 or 9, maybe 10 o'clock.
I'm just saying, Vertec, if you
so we can
want
tap out, come back.
Because we have the summertime coming. We're not really going to want to go out all day during the summertime.
We're not.
We might want to do something during the day on the summertime.
In summertime.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But also for those of you that are subscribers, there are some subscriber only and member only on YouTube streams coming this month. I just got to figure out when.
Oh my gosh, Pally. I saw a video of somebody who was at a comic/anime convention.
You showed me that one.
And they were all cosplayed out with like one of those super old outfits that you see with like the old movie theater vendor person that has like the tray with the straps over their neck. But instead of like cigarettes and popcorn, it was just a tray of grass. And they had a sign on it that said touch grass.
And someone was like, is this real grass? And he was like, if you went outside, you would know.
If you went outside, you'd know.
I was like, damn, boy. Yeah, you seen that? Okay.
Oh,
right?
cracked me up so bad.
Killed me. Okay. Question. Last question for the day. We're already at almost midnight. Let me make this poll. This is a this or that. Okay. Would you rather? Let me type properly. Would you rather? I'm gonna let you use your plumes to vote. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Okay, would you rather be stuck in the winter area or be stuck in the desert area? I'm gonna call it snow and desert just because time spacing capabilities. So would you rather be stuck in the snow or stuck in the desert? I'm already stuck in Wisconsin, so a lot of you say snow over desert. Wow, we have 10 for snow, 0 for desert. Okay, somebody's definitely using their redeems for the snow. 29 to snow, 1 to desert. Oh my gosh. 30 versus 9. 30 versus 12. Okay, somebody else is definitely using their points.
It's a battle.
Are you trying to equal it out? That's good luck. You have like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Nope. There were like 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. Look at that battle. Holy cow.
75 would rather be stuck in the snow.
Ooh.
And Ninseiza contributed 190 channel points.
Nin was like, F that freaking desert crap. Wow.
I'm gonna just spin this because that's funny to me. Can you put this on stream? I think it's funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
So, yeah,
oh, Cassie.
75 would rather be stuck in the snow versus 36 would rather be stuck in the desert.
Voter fraud, says Stogly.
Oh my gosh. What about no dodge roll or no mount? Ooh, you know what? Surgeon, I'm going to add that to the list of questions to ask later. That's a great question.
That's
I like it.
actually a tough call.
Yeah, so no
Actually, really
dodge
tough
roll
call.
or no mount. I like it. Honestly, if you guys want to, we have a whole feedback section within our Discord for subscribers. If you want to put like different polls in there that you would like to see us do, we can do that as well. If you want to put in whatever roles that you want to see us do instead of like don't talk or talk only in Orcish, we could do that as well. 110 is better than 70 in any day of the week. I'm a Canadian. I live in the snow. That's fair. Statistically better chances of survival in the snow. Really? I didn't know that. And I'm in the up now, but grew up in Oconto area. Interesting. I personally like the warmer seasons. I'd rather be stuck in the desert, but the problem with the desert is it gets frigidly cold at night.
See, that's why if you're actually stuck in the desert, you travel at night and you sleep in the day in shade and covered areas.
Yes, and you hide.
Yes.
And you hide from the scorpions, because the scorpion mama is gonna get you.
Scorpion's gonna get you. Scorpion's
I'm a
gonna get you.
welder, so I experience it differently than others. I could do without this word. I hate it so much. Oh no, Duffels.
Duffels.
By the way,
it sounds
Duffels.
like you need to be an underwater welder is what you need to do.
Duffels, and I gave it to Erwin and Chaffee. I don't know if Chaffee is still in here. You guys gave at least 10 subscribes last month as gifts. Subscriptions last month as gifts. If you are open to it, I could totally give you, if you want, a free month to our Patreon, which has a lot of behind the scenes stuff to it. And I'm working on it, and I'd love your feedback. And that's part of the reason why we're offering this little freebie, because you're giving a lot, and we want to say thank you and give you access to more things, essentially, than just our live streams. But Vertec, We have met all of the quotas. We have done all of the spins. We're at 87 out of 90 for a 9th spin. So unless somebody does 3 more in the next 8 minutes, we will hold off the next few for next month.
Because then we would have hit our hourly quota of 12 midnight being our end time at latest.
Yes. And I have to go to sleep because I'm doing training this week for UX training. So that's a lot of fun. I'd gift if I had money. It's okay, Undead Pally. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad for not having money or anything. Someone said 3 more subs. 3 more times. 3 more subs. Deal. However, I do it because I like what you guys are for the Ashes for me. Aw.
Thank you, Duffles. And Hatter.
That's really sweet. I will DM you.
Pally's pissed off, apparently.
But I'm rich in friends. I think P.O.
I think it's supposed to be
Po.
Po.
Like, I'm Po. Well, you know what? You are also rich in bottles, apparently.
Pally over there popping bottles and stuff.
Which, by the way, Undead Pally said if we happen to have somebody who we were secretly giving meat to, they would welcome it.
Okay.
She said she may or may not want some mead.
We can see about this.
But Duffles, I shall send you a link in the Twitch DMs, unless you're in our oh my lord.
Sergeant Stomps, thank you yet again.
Thank you so much. Hold on. Can I do it again? Ooh.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Was that better?
I mean, this can't even like shake this up to make more bubbles or something, but there we go. I bopped my ear though.
I heard that.
Booped crack.
Sounds
Sergeant
good, Duffles.
Stomps.
I'll send you a link there.
If you did not know this, you are a legend and a hero. Thank you so very much.
Yes, thank you so much. My hands are all sticky now from the drink.
On a night where I didn't have to work the next morning, I would totally take a drink for every one of those subs.
Yes.
Instead, I got about 2 out of those 5, maybe 2.5 out of that poll. Oof. If you want to call me on it, call me on another night, and I'll make sure I take some extras to catch up.
I took a big swig, as big as I could. That was a decent cheers amount, so thank you. And
but either way, we definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much.
For the mead, yes, thank you. That was my fun budget. Well, I appreciate that. You're good. I feel bad after a certain point. Nah, bartender, all good. Well, Sergeant, you also crossed the threshold. We're asking at least 10 gifted subs. You've done 11. So if you want, I can also give you access to our Patreon for the month for free.
We're just kicking it off, so it's all fresh and new.
Yes.
Just starting to actually put stuff in there, so.
Yes. I'm so dyslexic when I'm tired. You know what? I'm so tired when I'm tired.
Valid.
When I get a little bit too drunk, I have the sleepies. But yes, DM me on Discord. I will accept you, and I will send you a link to claim your free gift as a thank you. Hit 4 crown apples tonight. Oh my goodness.
Wait. Like crown, the apple flavored crown, like booze? So you hit 4 crown apples tonight? Like you drank 4 of those?
I'm whiskey guy.
Oh, okay,
4 shots.
okay.
4 4 shots.
Just shots. I was going to say 4 bottles because, wow, that'd
That
be
was
nuts.
a lot. That would be a lot.
Oof.
I would be a little bit worried, to be honest.
Yeah, it was hurting for a quick second there. I was about to say, how expired is this person in the next 3 hours?
4 shots. Oh, well, Vertex brain struggle there. I used to be 25 nights a week. Wow. Far more chill now. Wow. 4 bottles. 4 bottles is a lot, to be honest.
Oof.
That's a huge amount. I would be terrified by your 4 bottles.
You know what though? That's a common story there, though, Stomps. I have a lot of like hardcore party friends because we all went like very hardcore tilt, and basically all of us have said, "Yeah, used to do that. I don't anymore. Not like that." Oof.
I have never. I think one night. What was it, Vertex? Do you remember?
Pally.
Why did Pally say, "Oh no, I'm scared"?
Christina Gomez loves
Christina
Crown.
Gomez loves Crown. You're telling me you would die. I would. I was like, trying to get Vertex. So Vertex, you remember that one New Year's night, right?
Oh yeah, I do. I know exactly that.
How
one
many
you're talking
drinks did I have? I don't even know.
Probably around 8. In it was probably about 3 hours.
And I don't really drink that much.
Yeah, so you see, the thing is,
What happened
was I found out that her friends were boring and she never had a 21st birthday party.
No.
Didn't really do much drinking.
What? I'm listening. You're correct so far.
Okay, I thought I heard you say, no, wait. And I thought you were going to add something.
Nope.
Didn't. Friends were kind of boring. Didn't really do the 21st birthday party. And it was about time. So multiple stars aligned and it was like, all right, let's do this. New Year's, ready, set, go. And we hit the area and I said, okay, so I'm the DD. We also have another person here. So you are double supervised. This is a very populated area, and you are going to enjoy your 21st birthday / New Year's Eve. We're going to try as many things as you can try. And yeah, I gave her a couple of the classic 21st birthday stuff, and one of the last drinks she had was, what was the name of that one? It was called
Like the last word or the last whisper or something?
Yeah, the last word. That was it. That was literally the end of it.
The last drink I had. I remember the countdown for the New Year's. I don't remember beyond that.
Oh man.
I woke up at our friend's house like thinking I was like kidnapped or something, and I looked over at him. I was like, well, if he's here, I'm fine.
Okay. So there's a couple other people we gotta celebrate 21st with. Okay, just saying.
Are you
Swing on down
look,
our way and let us know. We'll take you out for your 21st, even if it's a little late. Okay, I'm.
My perspective, if we both got kidnapped and he was with me, I thought I would be okay.
I've got a particular set of skills that do not involve me fighting my way out of being kidnapped, but.
You know, my man is with me. He'll protect me.
Depending on how many people with how many guns, I will try really hard. Okay. We'll see what happens.
just best John Wick voice, yeah.
But yeah. Just saying. Swing on
that
down.
That was the last time I
area.
drank that much ever, though, to be honest. I think, what was it, for like 6 months? I didn't touch alcohol.
Oh yeah, she swore off it for a minute there. It was kind of funny. It was the typical I'm never drinking again. Oh my god, I'm dying.
I'm good. For a full 6 months, the sound of alcohol was disgusting to me.
It was the typical and amazing celebratory 21st birthday.
Yeah.
Statement the next morning. I'm never doing that again. Okay. Some of you mean that, some of you do, but not everybody does.
Look, I meant it for like a decent amount of time. I wasn't gonna do it again for a while.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. If anyone sees me just like randomly playing with stuff, Theo also made us little sharks along with our coasters.
Oh yes,
They're
Theo
little sharks.
did. Theo made like these little sharks, and they're like little, like they remind me of like the little things. No, just
Kind
no.
of? No.
Pull it closer to you. There you go.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. He's got his little mouth open. Baby shark,
Tavern shark,
baby shark,
Tavern shark.
Oh my god! All right. On that note, it is 12:02 a.m. Who shall we raid over to?
All right. If anybody has any special requests for someone to raid over to, please make sure, for one, they do not require followers or subscribers to chat. Please make sure that they are fun. Okay. Nobody boring.
No
Nobody
bedtime.
boring. If not, we will come up with somebody. You may or may not like them,
longer?
but we will try to make sure. You'll love them. We're being denied, and so I am ignoring all text chat. This is all you, Chibi. If you keep reading it aloud, I'll hear it, but I'm not going to read it. And if I don't read it, it doesn't exist, and I will march on. I will march forward. Who wants to be? Nobody wants to be an adult. Curse! I read the chats. All right. So, we could always get them over to a Turgo.
Did we go to Turo last time?
I think we did. And again, he's playing some Apex once more.
Yeah.
We got Phantom Yosha playing some Claire Obscure. Expedition 33.
Is there anybody in the Ashes channel?
I'm about to go check that right now.
I want to know who we could bring chaos upon.
Chaos. Ashmiz of Creations. Oh.
Oh, it's just us.
Just us. Just us.
Okay.
And we were only lightly ashes for the majority of the night. But we did dive into ashes.
We had riddles. We had a quiz. What else did we have?
Christina Gomez says Hatter. Oh, curse you. If you know where she lives, we will raid. We will raid. Okay. I will buy all of the TP in order to TP the entire house.
You're killing me.
Top to bottom.
Raid our guilty is Trek. Okay, do they have follower only on? Let me go see.
Okay.
Because we don't really like the follower only. We don't do it ourselves.
Nope, no follow only chat.
All right. Well, I say let's go rate them.
It's Dreg it is.
Let's go give the pay the love forward, the ashes support forward. If they're guilty, let's go do that.
I think even legendary neurotoxin, I'm not sure if that's a doot, like doot, or if that's a do it. But either way, I'm gonna take that as a positive. That's a positive note. That we were guided in the correct direction.
Okay.
All right. What you be?
Thank you. I'm glad you had so much fun tonight. We do this for the first week of every month. We always make sure that we hang out with you guys and we give you guys some time and space to get to know us as people. And last night was with our guild with playing Repo. Tonight was just doing just chatting essentially with some Ashes fun. Otherwise, going forward, Saturday we'll have Pockets Art on as our guest, and then Sunday we're doing another session of the Tales of Fablecraft game. If you like TTRPGs like D&D and things like that, that is a very TTRPG adjacent game. It's something that we found last year at PAX West, and we've been obsessed with ever since, or at least I have. And Vertex is a part of that, and so is Pockets. And we have a couple more sessions of that left. I think we're about like halfway through. And then starting next week, Monday, and Tuesday is going to be our typical Monday mead quest with Vertec. Tuesday Tavern Talk, we're probably going to discuss things like the skill tree adjustments for cleric and other classes coming up, as well as the guild tree thing that we brought up at the beginning. So if that interests you, that's what you got for the next week.
Yeah, typically the Tuesday Tavern Talks, we will get people that we've met before and we've had at least a little bit of interaction with, just because, we don't want to put our channel at risk by inviting in random I'd like to jump in your voice chat peoples that we've never met before. But if we have interactions with people, we'll absolutely pull you in through our Discord into a Discord channel so we can chit chat. We have had anywhere from 1 to 2 people up to like 6 people in there at a time.
Oops, that's not the right one.
Oh my gosh, wrong button.
Shush.
Wrong button.
Shush.
But we'll get some peoples in there. You never know who you're gonna see. We've had like all the nifty names you can think of hanging out with us before.
Yes.
So it's fun times. It's random. There's like zero real actual aim to the day. We cover any topics. It's all about chat interaction though. So everybody is interacting with chat. Everybody is in the voice chat is interacting with text chat. So feel free to show up and
oh my gosh,
throw some questions out there. Or statements. We'll respond to statements too.
That was an exclamation mark. Thank you. That was exclamation mark YR, not 1 year. Anyway, who are we rating? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Istreg. I will send it over to you so you can copy and paste.
I got it.
You got
I copied and pasted it from chat already.
It's been pasterized.
There's the rate is going. The rate is started.
Well, everybody, thank you all for joining us. Thank you so very much. You spent your time here. Whether you know this or not, it is your most valuable commodity. You do not get it back no matter how hard you try. Once you spent it, it is gone. And we can't give refunds even if we wanted to. But you spent it here, so we cannot express how much we appreciate that. You have yourselves a great night, and we will see you around next time. Gone like Christina Gomez. We haven't seen her since 2009.
My God. Good night.
Everybody, have a great night. We'll catch you around next time. Bye.
Yeah.